I'm live, but there's no one in here yet. So while I'm waiting for people to get in here, gonna grab a Glencairn. I know it's kind of a spur in the moment live. Are you on it, man? Oh. Are you going to it? So I'll wait for other people to pop in. Well, give me water. Are you? Is that you? Thank you. Mm-hmm. So, no idea who's on the live, but just popping on. I picked up a pretty neat bottle that I haven't really been looking for, but because I didn't think I was going to get it, but I was able to find it. Don't know if very many people is going to show up, so it's Elijah Craig 15 year. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. So if you haven't been to the channel, I did a live on Sunday, and we switched the name of the channel because I kind of have another collection other than just livestock and animals. It's bourbon, and so we switched the name of it. We're still gonna do farming content. That's why we left the name with farming in there. And the logo is probably going to stay the same, at least for now. Three people in here watching. Thanks for everybody for stopping in, especially on this like a little pop-up live. But I did get a new bottle today. I was going to open it on the live stream. And these lights are bright. They put on some light. They make me look all shiny. Well, I don't know how long I'm going to stay on here, so I'm going to go ahead and get this guy opened up and see what I think about it. Yeah, so this is this part of the house. So you can see on this wall, it looks all the drywall. I just put the shelves up so I could see how it was going to look. And then the countertop, you can see part of it here. It's just a butcher block countertop. It's a little bar. We added like a little breakfast bar. So the kitchen's on the other side over here. So you'll be able to sit here and eat breakfast and whatnot. It is pretty nice. Well, that was a little disappointing. It's kind of nice to do lives here. I kind of wish I would have had it a long time ago because you can set the laptop up and you have a good view of behind you, or you could have even turned it the other way and my wife and I could have been on the couch. Yeah, they're going to go all the way. I just didn't know on the color. So we did, what color was that? Huh? It's like oak, dark oak or something like that. But they're going to go all the way to the other side. So they'll be almost 17 foot long total. And then The bottom won't, because right underneath this one, you can kind of see the cups and stuff down here. There is like a cocktails area where you know, you can make a lot of stuff down there. And then there's just another little table that we had the router and stuff on for the internet, which we ended up moving it just out of the way because we put a big 85-inch TV on the other wall where the main part of the living room is. No, well, all of my kids are uh, 15, 17, and Landon will be 19. So it wouldn't matter how tall that I have them; they're all taller than my wife. And the youngest and the oldest are as tall as I am. So, but they don't mess with it. They don't, they never have. They've never really messed with it. And there's a camera right over here. So if anyone did mess with it, I would know that someone did.
Well,
Oh, nothing. Gunny's just laying on the vent.
good.
So yeah, we're going to be building a new set of pens in the near future that we will show in the upcoming videos. I need to start on it so we have a set of working corrals here. Hello, Lisa. How are you doing? No, usually like the last 2 years that they've had the meetup in Ten Killer, I've had to work and I couldn't get off. And then this year when they did it earlier in the year, I hadn't been at my job long enough to have vacation. Oh yeah, it's Tuesday, isn't it? Or did I lose a day somewhere?
Most Tuesday, maybe someplace have church on Tuesday.
Oh, I guess I didn't lose a day. So I got it. So with bourbon, you have to give it a little bit of air when you first open it up. Uh, we go to Cowboy Church on Tuesdays. Oh yeah, they still do it on regular Sunday and Wednesday here. Yeah, they still do it on Sunday and Wednesday, um, at around here anyway. I'm sure there's probably some that have it on Tuesdays. We figured that that's who you were talking to. I just assumed that. So the reason why I'm doing the live is I picked up. I went into a store today after work. I wouldn't have even gone that way, and then Nina called me and said, "Hey, why don't you come pick up a piece of furniture?" Which we need to unload that, by the way. Uh, and I left there, and I was driving north, and then there's a store right there, and I just pulled into it, and I called Nina, and I said, "Hey, they have this in there," and she's she was not very thrilled. I'll say that they had it. So Lisa and Dale are doing the carnivore, Nina. I don't know if I told you that.
Oh,
Uh, yeah, they switched to it. They I seen on their live they've had really good success with it.
oh yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't the recent live, it was the live before. I go to Cowboy Church too. On Friday nights. Hmm. So I have been on here. It doesn't show a time. Oh yeah, it does. 11 minutes. Lisa, is Dale still at work? It did lighten it up over here, babe. This side of my face.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's driving and listening. He can't do two things at one time. Don't let him fool you. We are west of Tulsa. We are uh, northeast of Stillwater. We're almost. Huh. Yeah, we're north. We're northeast of Stillwater, probably 15, 20 minutes or so. So Lisa, tell Dale. I don't know if he can see it, but it's Elijah Craig 15 year is what I picked up today. I'm I'm kind of impressed with myself. It is. It smells really good. Even just giving it some air, a little bit of air. It. So it's a 15-year-old barrel number 370. It is 108 proof. I seen that they just came out with 21 year, which I probably won't be able to buy. I didn't think I would ever see this because the 18 years everywhere down here, but the 18 year is very overrated and it's more expensive than the 15 year. Um, but I've been looking for the 15 year and I finally found it, picked it up, and going to try it. Um, yeah. The problem with them when you first open them up, if you don't let them breathe a little bit, they're a little bit ethanol forward, at least in my opinion. If you let them set for 10, 15 minutes ish, uh, you don't get the ethanol on the nose as bad. Like that's how I judge whether or not it's ready to have a drink or not. No, I don't. Not very often at all. That's why I still have so much. Um, I don't very often at all. It's just kind of I just like bourbon, so maybe like I may have two of these when I do drink, and that's not very much. You know, that's maybe an ounce. It's like less than a little less than a shot. I don't I don't like to go crazy, go buck wild. That's not me. Well, yeah, I mean, so I do I collect them, but I try every one of them. Like there's only a handful of them that aren't open. Um, so Sunday I opened the Russell's 13 that's right here, and then hey Dale,
Hi.
how's it going?
Oh, driving a Rooster Ranger
Oh yeah,
on our way back from Cowboy Church.
yeah.
Yep. We
Was
travel about an hour and 15 minutes away to Cowboy Church every Tuesday.
an hour and 15 minutes?
Yep.
Well, that's a heck of a drive.
Yeah,
It is a little dry.
it's worth it.
Yeah.
So I was talking on the Sunday on my live about how much difference carnivore makes drinking like bourbon. Like
Yeah.
you have to pace yourself.
Yeah.
It, it um yeah, a lot of people like some of my friends they did a big bourbon thing the other day, and I was like, no, I can't do that.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm not much of a drinker to begin with, so I do like a really good, like you say, um, bourbon. But yeah, I've noticed things like that on carnivore, and I could count. I mean, I'd be telling you the benefits is just going to be like, you know, telling
Oh yeah,
the choir because, like, it's just done amazing things for me.
the
Joint
carnivore.
pain, joint pain gone, gut issues gone. Like, I was on prescription antacid stuff, plus taking Tums all the time, nonstop. I can't even think the last time that I did that.
Yeah,
Uh, you know, I
it
mean, losing weight is like a side, you know, it's just a secondary thing for the benefits of it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
yeah the but so I think the biggest thing that it does, it teaches you to regulate your blood sugar a little bit, and I think that's where a lot of your inflammation comes from. Is they don't say sugar, but I it has to be because I can if I drink Coke, I get inflammation pain back.
Yeah.
Like Coke Zero, even the artificial sugar, I get it back.
And saying that, like, I kind of got back in the habit of drinking like Dr. Pepper Zero, and I've seen some of that come back now. you know, so gonna have to kick that habit.
Yeah. So one of the things uh, that keeps me from drinking so much pop is the LMNT. Even though it does have the artificial sugar in it, if I just drink one of those a day, it kind of keeps the urge of wanting to have a soda.
Well, when up until what, a month ago or so, I just drank water, tons of water, and I got along fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just kind of, we went camping, and that was just like the thing we always did. You know, you throw a pack of soda along with the bottled water in there, and so then you have, you know, we thought we were doing good by getting zero, but it's just as bad in my opinion now. I'm ready
Well,
to go
whenever
back to nothing but water again.
I noticed once you get to like a stall point, even if you're drinking soda, if you stop drinking the zero, it'll start going back again. Like you'll start losing weight again. Because that first like 50 pounds that I lost on it, I was still drinking the Coke Zero, and I kind of stalled out, and I quit drinking it, and then
Yeah,
I lost another, yeah, however much it was.
yeah. Well, so um, Lisa just told everybody on Facebook this week. Um,
I've lost 62.
she's lost 62 pounds. I'm close to 65 now since the first of the year
Yeah.
from carnivore.
Is that when you guys started? Was the first of the year?
Yep. So we started in January. We put out, we call it a 9x9 challenge. 9
Yeah.
obtainable goals by the 9th month of the year, and one of those was to lose 9 pounds a month from then till September. So we're kind of on
Yep.
pace. We're gonna have to.
I think you're a little overpaced.
Yeah.
We've had
Do I?
I think you're a little overpaced, which is a good thing.
Oh yeah, because I mean, stalls happen. It happened with me. I was stalled out at like 60 pounds for a month or more, you know. But
So
I'm
have
still
you?
doing a little dairy, and I think that's the next thing I need to like really cut out is dairy.
So I don't. The only thing I do on the dairy is the cheese, and the I started doing the 24-hour fast, and in 24 hours
Yeah.
I can lose 8 pounds.
Really?
Yeah. Or it was a 48-hour, wasn't it? I started with 24 to go to 48, and I would just do it once a week.
Okay.
And I mean, it was just like,
there's a lot of benefits to fasting.
yeah. And I do it unintentionally now.
On anybody, but I mean, it's biblical. Fasting is biblical at that. You know.
Yeah, well, it resets if you go to 36 hours or 32 hours, whichever one you want to listen to, it says it resets your immune system.
Yeah.
There is a bunch of benefits, that's for sure.
Well, we thought we'd hop on because I wanted to Sunday, but wasn't feeling very well and stuff like that on Sunday, so I didn't want to like. And normally I do my devotion live on Sundays, and that's one reason why, you know, I was able to even see you go live. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't planned.
I like the channel idea. And I like the fact that you guys are putting out videos again. So.
Well, that. I really enjoyed doing the YouTube. Get to meet a lot of people, and I talked about it with on the live. You know, getting to meet a lot of good people from all over the place. It's a neat thing.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. So that's from Thursday till Sunday. We were camping, and avid fishermen come to Kansas and camped with us, and we did a bunch of fishing at Melbourne Lake in Kansas. And that's directly from YouTube, you know?
Yeah, that's how we met him.
But
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy the people you can meet as long as you're willing to get out and expose yourself. I guess that'd be a good way to put it.
Yeah.
You know,
Put yourself out there.
and like my wife, she's kind of a homebody, so but it's like an act of Congress to get her on the old YouTube. She'll make some shorts and stuff.
Same. They could be twins.
Yeah.
She'll do little shorts and stuff like that. And when I can guarantee you, I can show you in my studio the data to prove it. The videos that work together do so much better than me alone. And I tell her that all the time. Like,
yeah, I think people like to see the dynamic of,
yep.
You know, like you and your wife said, you guys have been together for a long time. Nina and I've been together for a long time. And then when people see that, they because it's kind of an uncommon thing anymore.
It is.
Yes.
So it is a very uncommon thing.
And then whenever,
in fact, we got coming up in August.
25 years.
25 years. So.
I would have asked. We'll see if Nina can remember. So our anniversary just was at the beginning of June. How many years was it? So we've been married 17 years, June 5th.
Cool.
I was seeing if
you guys
she always forgets it.
Believe it or not, I know that the girls, and I know Mom probably wants the girls to stay young as long as possible. But you guys are getting to the end rows pretty soon where you have to learn how to become just a couple again.
Well, and that's one of the things that
mom and dad mode.
Yeah, that's one of the things that we've been doing. So on the weekends, like Saturday, I had to work for a little bit. After I got off work, I came home, and then Nina and I hopped in the car and went to Tulsa and then Okmulgee, and came back, and just her and I just hung out. We've been doing that, try to get I wouldn't say every weekend, but pretty close to every weekend, just her and I getting in the car and going somewhere.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you need to rush your kids growing up, because you know, our youngest is 25 now. 24, excuse me, 24. And yeah, but when he finally moved out of the house and it was just the two of us,
we're looking at each other like, now what do we do?
Now what do we do? Like, we had to become a couple again, you know?
Yeah.
Like last night was date night for us, and guess what we did? We went channel cat fishing.
Yeah.
And I know that seems silly to some people, but that's, we would go fishing, we would go country cruising, we would go, it's not always about just going to town and spending money, you know, just being together and doing life together.
Yeah.
And so that's the kind of thing that we do. It helped with us when we got the camper like last year.
That's not
And
camping.
It was just be like, I know. I heard that.
It's glamping.
I heard that this weekend. But I'm telling you,
I'm a bougie camper.
bougie
Yeah.
camper.
Nina
But I'm
said
telling
that's
you,
her kind of camping.
There's something to come Thursday afternoon. I get off work and pull in the driveway and back up and hook up to the camper.
Just
Look
take
at-
off.
Look at Lisa and say, pack 3 days worth of bags. And we go to the end of the driveway and go, do we turn left or right?
Wherever we end up is where we're at.
Wherever we end up is where we end up.
Yeah.
There's just something to that.
So that was kind of our plan for. We were planning on going to Kentucky the first week of June, but it didn't happen because
Yeah.
of work schedule. Because I was just getting back from Canada, so it just didn't work out. But that was. But now I think that's the plan. We're just going to kind of get in the car, pick a place, and stay for 3 days, and then come back home. Maybe not
Yep.
Kentucky, but just somewhere.
Or like spring break, we, of course, we were both working at school, so we were off together for spring break. So we just decided a few days before spring break, let's go to the East Coast and go visit our son in North Carolina, because neither one of us had been across through there, like through Nashville over to Chapel Hill area of North Carolina. So we just went on a trip and
We rented a car and just took off.
rented a car and took off,
Yeah.
It was
Dale,
fun.
you have a bourbon channel. Do you ever do anything with it?
Can't always do that,
Of course, it had been 18 months since we had seen him or given him a hug, so it was due.
No, I mean I was talking about your bourbon channel that you have.
Oh, Bourbon and Beyond. Yeah, I haven't done anything with it. I need to do. I could definitely be using that to kind of do the same thing that you're doing and camping.
Yeah.
That was the original intent with it. Was
Whoop, we lost Dale. So while Dale's buffering, I'm gonna go ahead and try this Elijah Craig 15. Nope, he may come back in later, but it smells really good. I mean, for the cost of it, Mitchell, are you guys going to Oklahoma? Rejuvenation? Not that I'm aware of. What is it? Or when is it? Not what is it? So the finish stays there forever. It's really oaky. I don't know. Oh, you're good. It's really oaky. Stupid service. Well, there's nothing in Kansas to be fair. I definitely, man. I'm gonna read something real quick. It's in September. I don't plan that far ahead. Every time I do plan that far ahead, nothing works out. Like my wife and I were planning that Kentucky trip for about 4 months, and then up last minute, got to go do a work thing, and so it kind of throws a wrench in stuff whenever I do plan that far ahead. Just reading the little label there that came on the bottle. It's pretty neat. Well, I do think I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay on here. It's like, yeah. Where's it at in Oklahoma? That would be the other thing. So, being that I have this work phone attached to me, my hip, depending on the weekend or if I have to take vacation, how far I can get away from being on McAllister. Ooh, I'd like to it's a possibility. My wife wants to make plans to go down to the hiking trails down there northeast of McAllister. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but my wife had mentioned something about going to that down in McAllister and staying a night again in McAllister. So that might be something that we do in September. It's a possibility anyway. You can definitely tell that there's a huge break for a long time in YouTube, which is it's my own fault. Of the amount of people that do come in and stuff anymore. And to be fair, I only started back Sunday doing it. But with that being said, I think I'm going to go to the 40-minute mark, and we are at 38:47. So we're getting close to the end. I think my wife was wanting to watch a little TV tonight. She's been into a show lately. I don't remember what it's called. It's the guy steals something from his neighbors and he's about to get caught. Yeah, it's tough. So it's tough. So like yesterday I worked 16 hours and then like today, I mean, being the boss, I can go in at a later time, but that still doesn't necessarily free up my afternoon. Today I got off at a decent time. Um, but it still does puts a hurting on it, especially when you leave here at I think I leave here at 5:30 ish every morning, and then get to work at 6, and then I'm there until everything's done. Well, that's going to be it for the video. I appreciate you coming in. And Dale and Lisa, I appreciate you coming up. I am going to get off here. And if anyone was wondering, this was definitely worth it. The 15 year is way better than the 18 year, in my opinion. Have a good one. Catch you on the next one.